Inoculant Gaming doing D&D. We are in the session of What Element is Gandalf, which was voted by our chat the first time that we ran through it the first time. And so if you have seen our previous episodes, which are on Twitch under this channel, or on YouTube, please go check those out. And we're in Middle Earth, and we have started. I should have that recall ready, but I did not. We're headed towards the Shire after visiting a town and figuring that that was the next place to go on search of the legendary item, which is the, what do they call it, the robes of Gandalf?
Yes, the robes of Gandalf.
Yeah. So yeah, we're still in search of that. And last you left off, you had just finished a battle. And,
Which went very poorly for two of us.
I don't know what you're talking about. It didn't hurt me at all.
I mean, I fell asleep. I
got
myself to sleep.
really
You put
tired.
yourself to sleep.
Oh, by the way, taking a long rest. Did I recover one of my levels of exhaustion?
It only lasts for 4 hours.
It was 3 hours.
So they're all gone.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I can double check the chart, but I'm pretty sure.
yeah,
I think it was one d4 and you rolled a 3, so it was 3 hours.
That's right. You're right.
Because he would get rid of them shortly before I got up from my being revived.
12 seconds.
Roughly. Yes.
Right. So, yeah, at this point you have finished with, yeah, are you guys doing another rest while staying there?
Staying at our bivouac?
Well, where you were camping for the evening.
A bivouac is a fancy term for a makeshift camping site, typically used in the military. But I recently learned it by reading the Two Towers to my kids, and since it's in the Two Towers, I had to bring it up. I will forever be calling our makeshift camping sites bivouac.
Okay. As long as you're making tea during it, that tastes like lemonade.
Or hot chocolate.
Or blueberry juice.
Sure.
One of those three. You have options.
You make the best tea.
I prefer far finer teas than your simple tastes. This is out of character.
All right, so, are you guys planning on doing a long rest, or are you?
Personally, I would be more than happy to rest a little bit more.
I mean, we recover everything on a long rest, don't we?
Yes, but we just also got off a fight.
What do you need to rest? It's time to go.
Well, first off, we have to give these souls a good burial.
I have nothing with which to bury. You have shovel?
I do.
We could just light them on fire.
That would work as well, so long as we do it respectfully.
I will help. I have no ideas for you.
While we're discussing it, I will start building a grave. Digging a grave, I should say.
Is that one mass grave, or are you doing a grave for each of them?
So there are dogs. I would put them in a mass grave, but I would put each person in their own grave if we've got time.
I think we're going to be here all night if we're going to be burying that much.
Yeah, I know, but
Probably.
With one shovel.
At least until you guys decide you'd rather light them on fire, but we can't just leave them here. They will rot and cause stink, possibly disease.
I cannot light a fire. Air, wind, no fire.
I mean, just give them a proper king's burial and light them on fire.
Ed.
Yes.
Do you have fire?
Yes.
We
Here's
need
your
to
fire.
burn bodies.
Burn bunnies?
No, the dead bodies. They are here
Oh.
on the ground.
I mean, they're gonna need to get soaked in something. I mean, I can light like a candle. I can't just ignite the entire body.
I mean, I can douse them in alcohol. Is that helpful?
I go find firewood. Wait, we had tons of firewood. We had tons
Yes,
of firewood
we
from
did.
last night.
Yes, make a cairn, or not a cairn, bonfire. I don't know.
Can we just throw more wood on the fire that we already had burning and make it a roaring
Sure,
flame and
that works.
Toss the bodies on top of it.
yeah, one at a time toss the bodies on top of it in respect for the dead. The thieves, but the dead thieves.
Also, does anyone have, say, a bucket that we can use to prevent this fire from getting out of hand?
I don't believe
I bet
anyone has a
Casey.
bucket.
No bucket. I mean,
Alright.
I could pour my ale on it to put it out.
Yes, that's tried and true, I'm sure.
Alright, so you go ahead and you start to put extra wood around the fire pit that you had before, continuing to make it much, much bigger. Corvin, are you still digging?
As soon as we decide on the fire action, I will stop digging.
Alright.
When I see it big enough that I know that gust will not blow it out, and in fact feed it, I start feeding it with blowing wind into it.
I missed. Why are we making a big fire?
To burn the
Burn
bodies.
the bodies.
Oh, right.
Yes, Edwin, son, you are part of this conversation.
Sure.
Alright,
I'm
so
pretty
you
sure my character was napping or something. I don't know.
Alright, so at this point, yeah, you get it big enough, your wind keeps pouring into it, making it a roaring fire. Who's the
Why do we
closest
care
on the
about these
fire?
dead bodies? I don't understand.
We give them proper burial.
Why does that matter? Let the animals eat them. Don't you care about the animals?
It is the natural way of things.
Yeah.
You ask Corvus, son.
Corvus, son.
Yes.
What are we doing to these bodies? You're the butcher.
Yes, but, and I'm perfectly fine letting the animals eat these people, but I feel wrongly about allowing wild animals just to eat these people. Plus, they could spread disease if left
Is there something
unchecked.
special
What?
about these people?
No, I'm not familiar with them. This is my first time here. I just feel that everyone deserves a degree of respect.
I can appreciate that.
Okay.
But can we eat the dogs?
I'm okay with
we
that.
certainly
Dog is a
can.
fine meal.
Does somebody know how to butcher dogs?
I happen to specialize in cutting up animals, and this could be a bit sinewy, but it should be pretty. So once salted, it should be fairly good.
Oh, I could totally firebolt these bodies. Forgot about that.
We could
So
just
with
make a
this,
fire.
I will take out some butchering supplies and try and take the choice parts of the dogs.
Alright.
These
go
are
ahead.
just normal dogs. They're not like fey dogs or anything, right?
No, they're not fey dogs. They were more beasts. They were more slightly bigger than dogs.
Were they wolves?
Are they
Ew.
mastiffs?
They were. I'd say go wolves is the closest thing.
They were not dire wolves.
No.
We
But,
No, a dire wolf would eat all of us.
We
go
would have
ahead.
died.
but go ahead and
Yeah, we would
roll.
have gotten killed.
Roll a.
Survival?
I don't know, because he was a butcher. It would be more like profession. So like, do you have
Proficiency with his tools? Tool proficiency?
Yeah, let's do tool
Yeah.
proficiency with those butcher's tools.
All right.
So natural 20 plus proficiency.
Nom nom.
So is there a
I got the
modifier
no.
to it as well, or just the?
Yeah, your
I don't know.
proficiency.
Do you have a meat grinder in your bag?
No, I do not.
All right.
You're rolling a natural 20 using your proficiency modifier.
Yes,
So
but
plus
normally
2.
when you have tools or something, you would have a stat to add to it. I was just curious if there was one of those as well or not.
Survival plus tools? Or medicine? Investigation? I don't know.
I would say either do medicine or survival, whichever one's higher for you.
Okay. So it's plus 2 either way. So that will be 18.
Animal
All right.
handling!
Yeah. I mean, technically
do the
not
same.
wrong. Technically not wrong.
All right, so
I think it's supposed to be live animals.
meh,
It
for a
didn't
butcher.
specify in the player's handbook.
So at this point, let's see. I don't have any like good noises for that.
Has anybody seen my mug?
That's funny.
I
Yeah.
mean,
So at this point,
I'm
I would
not.
say with the dogs, you can get about 10 days worth of rations out of the
Dang.
meat.
That's pretty good.
I mean, you rolled an 18, so yeah.
And I will be salting this so that it lasts for a while.
Okay.
I should
Let's-
have plenty of salt to help you out with my cook's
Oh.
tools.
Let's move on. Bodies are burned. Dogs are butchered. We all finally feel better.
I can still
I'm
hear the
sick
dogs.
and tired of seeing this
Are they ghost dogs?
place.
All right. So at this
Maybe.
point,
They're
Are you-
hunting me!
are you going to head out and move on to the next spot?
Yes. So what way does the map say we should go to this Shire place?
We were heading east.
East.
Let me pull
Well, I
up.
remember which way east is.
You look at the sun, and
Not-
it somehow
not
tells you
directly.
your direction.
That is a good question. Does sunrise east, set west here in your world?
Yes.
It's the same as my world.
Is this
Same
like a
with
thing
mine.
that's not universal?
I do not know. I have to check.
So yeah, at this
Uh-huh.
point, it's you were headed east, and yeah, you continue on that way, and you have like a general location. I mean, at this point, Ed or Elwyn would probably be the one that would know it the best. Now, do you have familiarity with the Shire and the Hobbiton?
No, I would know southern areas more.
Okay.
I'm marking
I've
down
never been up
details in his map as we go past it,
At least
but
it's
I don't
not
know
winter.
about where I haven't been yet.
Right. All right. So at this point, you're headed east. It starts to kind of rise in elevation, and it gets a little bit harder, a little bit slower. And I would say you make it to right about the top of the next hill, or the top of the, kind of hill, mountain-ish. I mean, think of like the equivalent I would put is like, these are like the Appalachian Mountains. Like, they're more flattened former mountains, kind of still called mountains, but are kind of in between like rocky mountains and like hills. They're kind of in between.
I don't remember seeing mountains on the map near Shire.
Well, didn't you say your map was only didn't do elevation?
Yeah. Are you thinking more like the Ozarks?
No, because you have the hills of Evandium. Then you have the White Downs and the Far Downs and the Tower Hills.
Let's just roll with it.
So right now you're in between the White Downs and the
Roll with it.
hills of Evandium.
Okay.
How long do we expect it will be before we get to this Shire?
At this point, one more day of traveling should get you there.
Are we there yet?
I do not think we can make it there tonight. We need to rest. It's getting dark.
Alright, sounds good. I'm always up for a nap.
I'm fine doing the first watch.
I'm gonna look for a good place to set up a bivouac.
Hey, Corvus, if you
still
don't
trying to
mind,
get that to
can I
catch
do
on,
first
huh?
watch?
It's gonna catch on.
I
fun
thought
with
you
your
were
bivouacking.
the early morning riser.
I prefer first watch.
That's fine.
Early morning, Risa. I'll take last watch like we did last night. Corvus, son.
Before I turn in, I will read through a book in my possession, and then just before turning in, I will stare a little bit at a wanted poster before putting it away.
I'm
Okay.
gonna make some nighttime tea as we build a fire, and I am going to fall asleep first. I'm gonna pass out. I'm tired. Hi, Jocelyn.
By the way, I know you were out for a second.
It's still in my face.
He was still listening.
So, Zephyrus just said he would take last watch like he did last time. Just want to throw that out there.
Okay. I really don't care. It's just wake me up.
Before you
And-
go.
All right. So,
Sure.
so first watch is Monet. Second watch is who?
I'll take it.
Corvus. Third watch is Elwyn, and fourth watch is Zephyrus.
Hey.
All right. So,
Latido.
Nice. I didn't expect the sound of music tonight.
Do a deer.
all right. So first watch.
I mean, are you gonna go hunt one?
No, we have plenty of wolf. Salted.
But he said a deer. I like listen.
DM.
Yes.
Did we get any wolf jerky?
That there.
No. It's gonna be
Did
all
it-
raw meat.
Did anybody try to cook said meat that they got?
No, I think it was just cured.
We didn't cook it? With the fire we had?
The dead person fire?
Two separate
Oh
times.
yeah, that would
Probably not
Yeah.
a good
real
decision.
great.
Yeah, okay. So we can cook it tonight.
Yeah, I'm sure Andy probably just cured
Jerk-
it with
jerky
salt,
has to cook
so it wouldn't
forever.
go bad.
Well, we would have had to burn our through some provisions during the day if we weren't using that.
It's probably just cured meat. Right?
Yeah, if I recall correctly, isn't making jerky a lengthier process?
It usually is like 15 to 20 hours.
Look a
Look,
day.
you tell
It's a
me.
lot.
I don't
Yeah.
know. That's your character.
Yeah, when my dad makes it, like takes like 2 to 3 days.
Depends on how many batches you're doing too.
It's usually a pretty large batch.
Okay, Can we start making some jerky?
We certainly can.
We can chow it on the way. I guess not too hot.
We are not
Shire.
staying somewhere long enough to make jerky. We're sleeping and we're going.
Just throw some meat on fire and call it good.
We'll throw some meat on the fire, and we'll have it partially cured by the time we leave in the morning.
Elwin, good food important.
Good food imported?
Yeah, important.
Good food is anything I don't have to cook.
I handle cooking. You wait.
What am
I
I
can
waiting
get drinks ready.
Wait for good food.
for? Uh-huh. Can we just go to bed?
All right. So start a first watch, so everyone else.
I will
goes to sleep.
be watching, but also kind of half working on my own secret concoction brew.
Secret concoction brew.
Yes.
I'm gonna lay down with my staff nearby, and I'm still gonna wear my armor in my sleep.
All right. So.
Because leather armor.
All right. So go ahead and
Roll perception. or something?
roll for your
Watch.
your secret concoction brew.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I got to study up on it or whatever. What would that even be? Medicine?
Well, just do you have the brewing tools?
I do have brewer's tools.
Yeah, so use that with proficiency.
Or would that be equipment?
So I mean, it would be just a straight roll plus proficiency, and I would say.
Do you usually add a skill to?
I'd probably say medicine,
tools?
because that's medicine would make sense.
Normally, you do add something.
Okay.
Medicine or
say-
nature?
Let's do nature.
Okay.
Yeah, nature seems fitting. Or just a straight intelligence one.
That would be 18.
All right. So, yeah, whatever you're attempting to do to the start of that process goes really well. Yeah, at this point, that seems to do really nicely.
Very good.
Yeah,
This should go well.
So
I
it's
like it.
it's a good start. I don't know if it's finished, but that's at least a good start.
This is not finished yet.
All right. Now, for your first
Are you
watch, I did roll.
It needs more.
Go ahead and roll a perception check.
Well,
My
yeah,
accent, I think,
perception.
is gonna wear off on you.
Yeah, it probably is.
Not my fault.
This one. There it goes. Ah, that's beautiful. I got a 5.
All right. So you're very distracted, and you are very focused on what you're doing, and then at this point, you end up seeing at the very last second an eagle actually hovers over your camp and like flaps its wings pretty hard.
Big
What-
eagle, small eagle.
Big eagle at this point.
Oh,
The Lord of the Rings.
hello,
eagle.
bird. That's a big one.
That's all you do?
Like, he's not hurting me.
Right.
He's just chilling up there. I will pick up Corvus and tell him we have a visitor. I'll wake up everybody and say we have a visitor.
Well, did you invite
Or
him
like,
over?
I'll just bang my sword against my shield. Like, we have visitors.
Ooh, it's
Is
a
it-
giant chicken. Let's shoot it.
I like
That is not a chicken. That is an
I bet
eagle.
it tastes like chicken.
I wouldn't know.
So I stand up and grab my staff. Why are we scared of bird?
Did you see the size of it? It's like a bus.
How high up is it?
You talk to animals, you talk to it.
I would
I
say
don't know
it
if it's
was.
friendly. I'm not gonna talk to it.
You know, he has a point.
I would say it's about 20 feet ahead above you guys right now.
Hello, Mr. Eagle.
I'm gonna levitate.
All right.
Does it do anything if I sally hi to it?
It does not really respond to you that much. But you start to levitate and you start rising up. It gets very confused while looking at you for a minute.
I got wind whipping around me and I'm flying. I mean, come on. I'm just like you, right? So I try to talk to it, and I'm gonna say, in Aryan, which is the air language in Primordial. I'm gonna say in Aryan, what brings you here? I gotta think Primordial's gotta be pretty broken down. Very basic language. Why are you here? Can we feed you? We have wolf.
Go ahead and make a persuasion or an animal handling. Actually, we'll do animal handling.
I am proficient in animal handling. I will choose that.
So yeah, roll animal handling for the giant eagle.
20.
Nice.
Dirty, but still.
All right. At this point, it
That was very lucky.
it like it does like a head bow toward you. Like and then it starts to like land near your camp.
I'll lower myself as it lowers.
All right, so as it glides down, you start floating down toward the bottom, and it is looking for some of that wolf meat that you said.
Corvus-san,
Yes.
I promise Eagle wolf meat. You feed Eagle, please?
I look hesitantly at the eagle and then
He friend.
Here, give me the meat. I'll give it to him.
I certainly will I'm fine handing the eagle some meat. I just don't know how much he would eat.
I advise set on.
It was
set,
free for us, so who cares? Just give it all to him.
set on ground. If you hand feed, beak sharp.
Good plan. I will instead just drop meat in front of the eagle on like a stone.
All right, so it accepts the meat and it picks at it and eats at it and probably takes about 10 minutes for it to
Eat it.
to eat it and to digest it, and it looks slightly sick because you can see it like ripping parts of meat, like to make it smaller chunks for it to be able to digest better. But yeah.
Eagles aren't vultures.
Well, right, but
This meat's been dead for a while. I don't know if it's gonna be any good for it.
it was salted. It should be fine.
Okay. I'm gonna ask it. Are you from Shire? Can you show us how to get there?
What kind of gibberish are you talking to that thing?
Does it know primordial?
So it nods and it like points. So like
Is it pointing in the direction we were headed?
slightly to the left.
Thank you, Fred.
It once again nods again. Yeah, but at this point, if nothing else, it will start to take off and fly again.
I'm perfectly okay with letting it go.
All
I'll wave
right.
goodbye or whatever eagles do.
So it takes off and it continues flying, and while it goes up, you see a couple of other eagles join it as it continues to fly, and back like it doesn't go towards the Shire. It actually heads like toward more of the Blue Mountains. Where that's heading?
Did it eat all the meat?
All the meat that you gave it, yes.
Yep. Okay. I would have given it probably 5 days worth of the rations.
Okay.
5 days.
So like
It was
half of
a
it.
big eagle, though, right?
Yeah, that's a big bird.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a
Not
giant
yellow.
eagle.
Keep in mind, that's
Alright.
only like one dog's worth.
Yeah.
Well,
So-
anyways, I guess it's time for my shift, or is that it for the evening?
Yeah, that's it for Monet's shift.
I go back sleep now. Good night.
Well, that was a glorious waste of time. And meat.
I think we made friends with the eagles.
By the way,
They seemed
Oh.
friendly towards you, at least.
also go ahead and gain.
All animals are my friends.
Let's go ahead and gain 200 XP for everybody.
Nice. That puts us
Dang.
close to level 2.
Alright.
If we had to fight it, is that how much we would have gotten?
Give or take.
You would have had to fight with one.
All right, so it now becomes the second watch. So it's Corvus's watch.
I go off into a tent and don't see me again until morning.
All right. Nothing eventful happens on Corvus's watch.
Your turn. Owen to watch.
Go away.
So nothing happens on Elwyn's watch.
Hey, Blue Man Group. Wake up.
What is it?
Your turn.
Is it morning?
For you it is. Wake up.
Is the sun even rising yet?
No.
Not yet. No, it is. It will probably rise during your shift.
That mean it's time to start make breakfast.
Yeah, I got you a present. Here's a cup of hot water. Enjoy.
Okay, thank you. I'm gonna
Uh-huh.
get out some tea leaves and make some tea with it, but my focus is going to be to go around and find something nearby without straying more than 200-300 feet from the camp. I want to keep the camp in my eyesight, but I want to find something to make some breakfast with, maybe some berries or bird eggs, which I got to be careful with. I just made friends with some of those. I want to find something in the area if I can.
All right.
Birdie.
May I roll for survival?
Go ahead and roll a survival check.
13.
All right. You don't necessarily find like bird eggs necessarily. You find more of like small rodents or like tiny animals, and a couple of berries and things.
All right, I'm gonna gather what I can together and make a breakfast for everyone, and then wake everyone up just after dawn.
Okay.
It is way too early. Why are you waking us up? Go away.
It is time to go to Shire. Elwin, son.
Shire. Why are we going there again?
Good breakfast, walk early, you strong man.
How do you wake everyone up?
Well, I mean, I got a good smelling food that may wake you up with your olfactory nerves.
Food. Alright, fine. I'll wake up.
All
What
right.
did you make for us?
I'll shake you a little bit too. Don't ask what the meat is. Small game I found. I have berries.
I'm fine with that.
So I
I've
cooked
eaten rats
some
before.
rodent. I cooked some rodent, and there's no disguising it. You can see what it is as it's spinning around on a spit.
Muskrat, really?
Mm.
And
I come out of the tent fully armored with my helmet on.
that would be fully armored.
With your helmet on.
My helmet's always on.
I mean, I
Alright.
think I would have sneaked into your tent to wake you up.
If you
Don't
were to
you
come
ever
in my
take
tent,
that
you would have
helmet
found me awake.
I would
No,
have
I
found you
cannot
awake.
take my helmet off. Yes. Praying.
Does your helmet not come off?
It is a part of my... Dang it, John. It's
Thomas,
part of
son?
my order to keep it on.
This is not my fault.
All right. So you guys end up eating breakfast. Yeah, the watch was uneventful. At this point, the Eagles were the one eventful thing of the night. And, yeah, you start headed on your journey towards the Shire.
Alright, let's roll.
Rise and shine bright and early. We go.
Alright, so you start to head your way there. You're making your way to it.
Making our way downtown.
Something like that, and you end up start to see it's a bit of a village that has, some different animals. You're starting to hear a little bit of just like rustling while you're coming into the distance, and you can actually
So we're not in the town quite yet, but we're like on the border of it.
You're
almost.
entering it now, yeah.
This is quite reminiscent of Beaver Dam.
Thomas, son? You
Yes.
bring up point. Now you have eaten wolf, you have eaten rat, you speak of animals, and you speak to animals.
Only
Are you
a
okay
little.
eating animal or our animal friend?
I mean, animals are friends if they talk to you, but if
do
they
not.
don't, then they're
Alright,
nothing.
I gotta tell you
Maybe
something.
a pet.
Mr. Money, there's not
I don't
a
have
whole
much
lot of
money.
animals here that talk.
I do.
None that I've met.
You're an
Sure,
animal.
they're intelligent and whatnot. The eagles are special, but like nothing's gonna talk back to you.
Well, you have to try sometimes.
They may talk back to me.
Trust me, the place I live, my master keeps like a billion animals. I don't know why. He has them all. He makes me feed them. And none of them talk back. They're all dumb, and they smell, and they bite. And none of the animals here are smart.
Elwin, son?
This
feeds them in your
obviously is not where I'm
Yes.
from.
Who feed them
If
when
we-
you in jail and when you here with us?
You misunderstand. That house is my jail.
Do animals die?
No, that's part of. I haven't been in jail since I was like 13. Something like that.
Why are you in
Young
jail?
age to be jailed.
Huh?
What did you do?
I stole something I shouldn't have.
Deal? Always something you should not have.
Something a bit more than just food.
Okay. Well, let
And
us.
then something might have exploded, and it wasn't my fault. Okay, maybe it was my fault, but I didn't mean to.
It is in the past.
Yeah.
That
Random
is fine.
explosions just happen sometimes, right?
It is water on the bridge.
There's no bridge here.
I'm sure there's a bridge somewhere.
Well, not
First, we gotta
here.
find a river.
We go into Shire. Can you tell us of the Shire folk before we go?
Oh, hobbits? I've met a couple before. They're just little people. Although they don't
Little.
usually wear shoes, they got monster feet. Like, not like talon claw feet, but like size of your head feet sometimes.
Oh, that's a big foot.
Yeah. I mean, not all of them are that big. But they seriously
Bigfoot.
like come up to your middle.
You've seen a
they're
Bigfoot?
tiny. No. I don't know what you're talking about. Yep. Yeah, my master's quite fond of them for some reason. I don't know.
Are there any traditions we need to respect?
The few I've met like food. And a lot of it.
Well,
I
we
don't know how
have much
something
along
so
the way of
small
food.
can eat so much food.
I like food.
Do they like ale?
Yes. They
Well,
like to sing
I
too.
can help in that way.
Well, some like to sing. Some of them just stare at you grumpily. Like I said, I haven't met that many. Just a few in town. And there's that one who visited Master that one time, but that's about it.
I heard is good. I saw is better.
Wait, what?
You say, I heard of Hobbit. I saw Hobbit is better. Now you say you saw one. That is good.
Well, I've met more than one. I
Is there
pickpocketed one.
someone to
when I
look
was a
for in the area, like a lord or something?
Oh.
Someone
Oh.
know where Gandalf robe is?
Yes, someone we can talk to that might lead us.
I
in
mean, based on the history I
direction.
read, we should be looking for. Shoot, what was the name of that place? Bag End? I think that's right.
Is there bags?
No, I don't know. It's just the name of the place.
I know it's a question. It's strange place,
Bag
strange
End.
names.
That's a very odd name.
Yeah, I don't disagree.
Do we know anything about the people who may reside here?
Well, no.
That's not helpful.
Easy enough.
Again, I'm from down south. I've never been this far north.
Well, let's go find Bag End.
All right. And stop talking to the animals.
It was one eagle.
I cannot guarantee that.
And that badger.
That was a long time ago.
Uh-huh.
But he was friendly. He
bit
made
you.
me tea. Those were wolves.
Oh, right.
Badger
Talking
make
about badger. Yes, the badger made tea. It was quite delicious.
I bet my tea better than Badger.
They're relatively the same.
Do we see any hobbits outside?
All right, yeah, you actually see, a couple of them walking throughout the area. They're kind of walking in between different houses and the fences and everything else.
Do they shoot weird glances over at us as we're walking down the path,
Yes.
or do they not seem to care?
They are very confused. Like, they all stop and stare at you. It's kind of like, they all kind of stop what they're doing. They look at you and they're very worried.
I
Worried?
try and stow my weapons and such underneath my cloak.
Okay.
That is easier said than done for me.
I'm going to try to run ahead and see if I can catch one to chat with them.
So you go ahead of the party and try to
Yeah.
talk with one?
I'm going to see if I can go get some direction, guys.
Wait for us. We need to be there too.
No, you
In case
don't.
you make a
You're
fool
going to
of
scare
yourself.
him. You look like a monster.
I'm not a monster.
No, we've never even seen your face. You're just a
You're not
giant
allowed.
walking statue
He's-
of metal.
Got a point.
Does
Made later.
Statue of
Well,
Metal
the-
look better than Blue Man?
And you're blue. So you're not exactly normal.
I am normal for me.
Uh-huh. There's no blue people here. There's elves, they got pointy ears. There's dwarves with big beards. But we ain't got blue people.
While he is addressing the hobbits, I want to turn to Thomas and ask how he washes himself if he never takes his helmet off.
In private, I can be unmasked.
Is it
My,
all of your
my
armor?
order,
Is it all of your
Yes.
armor you can't take off, or just your helmet?
all can be off in private.
And in public,
All of it.
everything has to stay on.
Yes. Those are the rules of the order.
What's your order?
Order of the Crown.
Order of the Crow or the Crow?
The Crown. We follow the Crown.
Whose crown? What crown?
Like the King's Crown.
There are many kings. Who king? I follow Earth King.
We follow the king of the only city that's there.
One
Alright.
The
city.
city's
There are many cities. Hello. I am the Farivus from Basing Say. No, your turn.
I am Thomas from Care Paravel.
I was curious whether he remembered the name.
Thank you. I see his face lit up.
I
I
know
think
the
he
name.
Google searched it.
No, I know the name. It was just don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
All right. So, at that point, while that's going on, we also have Elwyn going to. Now, I would say there's a wife and a family, or a child to your right, or there's like more of an old man to your left. Which one do you want to go talk to?
The old man.
All right. So you go to the old man. What are you doing here?
Hey, can I get you some directions? We were told we could get some good information here. Someone who might have known Gandalf or known about him. I know Bag End is the name of a place that the Baggins used to live.
Do you want to go to Back End?
Did the Baggins still live there?
I mean, they used to. I mean, there's which Baggins? The good ones or the bad ones?
Not the Sackville Baggins, the other ones.
No, I think it's just the Sackville that are around now. The other ones used to be around, but they sailed off on a ship a little bit ago.
Ooh.
What kind of name is this? They sack and bag at the same time?
Well, what about shoot, what's his name? Gamgee? Is the Gamgee family still around?
Yes, the Gamgees. They've been around for a long time. We like them.
All right.
They
Did
they're
where-
merry
how-
and they cook good food.
And then Tukes and or Brandybucks might know some too.
Grubs and or chubs.
No, Tukes, Brandybucks. Bergen, Tuke, Mariotic, Brandybuck.
What
What
do you want
about
with those?
Proudfoot?
What do you want with those families?
What about Proudfoot?
Well, those are all families based on the books who would know anything about Gandalf.
They're troublemakers. They
Okay.
those always get into trouble.
I mean, I'm okay with that. Although I read that they were like heroes and became leaders of the community. Apparently, not everyone likes them.
Well, I mean, yeah, sure, heroes at their time. But have you seen their kids?
No.
Their kids are, well, they're all trouble. They always keep taking vegetables from my garden and trashing my fence. They just need to stay off my lawn.
What
Oh, I
was
love
your
these
name
people.
again?
Um,
He has to look it up.
Farmer Maggot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Farmer Maggot.
I don't know
Sure.
his la- I don't know his
Screen just
first
lit up.
name.
sure, we'll go with I am Mr. Maggot Jr.
Okay. Wow. Pretty sure he has a first name. Maggot's just the last name.
Right, I know, but I'm
They
just,
never say it.
it's Mr. Maggot to you, sir.
Unless it's in the book.
Oh, I'm pretty sure it's in the books.
Well, if it's in the book, go ahead and comment it below so you can remind me for next time.
Sure. All right.
So
okay.
we need to go
So
find
can I
this
get directions?
MG family then.
Which one of those families is closer?
The Gamgee's closer.
All right. Tell me how to get there.
Well, you take a left on this path, then you go around the second hill, past the second door to your right, and then you take another left, and then it'll be the first one to your right.
Left, right,
Left.
left.
Second hill on the right. Take another left, and it's the second house on the right.
Correct.
I write it down.
Okay.
Is there any other features you can give us along the way?
You guys
Like
are not there.
A scarecrow.
We're not with you?
No.
Can't remember
Remember,
you
I
went up
said I
ahead.
ran ahead.
Oh,
Right,
work
and you
He
guys-
would still follow you.
You
right,
guys were
you guys are having your
chatting.
discussion about whether or not
All right.
the mask and
I
things.
guess that's true. That is true.
Uh, yeah, so if you follow those directions, you'll be right there.
Okay then. Thank you, sir.
And
You have a stupendous day.
yeah.
May the odds be ever in your favor.
What? What? I'm so confused. Never, just get off my lawn.
Whatever you say, Master Maggot.
All right.
Elwin, son, where did you go?
I was just chatting up that guy over there. All right,
You
I got
learned?
directions. We gotta take a left up on this path up here.
Left,
The
okay.
second hill on the right, taking to the left, it'll be the second house on the right, and that's one of the families who may or may not know anything about Gandalf,
It is more than what we had before.
or less. I don't know.
Who is it we're talking to?
Andy, your face.
I mean, we can see his nose.
Oh. There you go.
There, that's better.
I'm sure. Give me a
I
break.
think, I think he was
I
drowning.
just looked over, and all I
Just like-
saw was his eyes, like.
He was practicing his sneak skill.
Yes, it was all intentional.
Oh. All right.
All right. So at this point, you head that direction, and who's gonna knock on the door?
I will.
Okay.
Elwin, son.
You're blue. You're not knocking on a random person's door.
Remember, while bargaining, conceal your coin.
What am I bargaining for?
Information.
We just
I can
talk
just
to
ask him
people.
what I want to know. What's wrong with just asking?
Do not give away what we are after. He may also be after.
Okay.
Then how are we supposed to get what we want?
Be careful with your words. Get him to give us information without us giving him too much.
What I'm hearing is you want me to sing a song at their door.
No. Just go talk.
Oh, okay. I can do that.
Or, sing. Or both.
Anyways.
An attempt at Narnia.
All right. So you end up heading to the door. You end up seeing that there's 2 kids playing outside.
Hola, niños. Hey, kids. Where would your parents be?
Who are you?
Why, hello there. My name is Elwin Venture. At your service.
Can you do anything fun?
I sure can. I'll
Let's see a magic
make
trick.
some sparks fly out of my hands.
Ooh.
I will lift a rock up from the ground and make it float around their heads.
You can't do that.
What? Yeah, I can.
Oh, your mage hand.
Yeah, I was gonna say my invisible mage hand.
Are you keeping track of the counter?
Uh-huh. I'm up to
Okay.
5.
All right. Ooh. So does that make you a wizard?
I mean, my master's a wizard. I'm still an apprentice, but I can do magic.
Did you know Gandalf?
No, but did you?
I didn't, but my parents did.
Really? Can I talk to your parents?
I don't know. We're not supposed to talk to strangers.
You're already talking to me, and you know my name, so I'm not a stranger.
All right, go ahead and roll a persuasion check.
We're not strangers anymore. Darth Harris. This is the school
And I'll say,
to the
Wild
hell.
logic.
and I'll say
9.
because of the magic tricks, go ahead and do an advantage too.
Oh, good. Okay. Because it was about as low as I could get. 14.
Are we all standing behind him, giving
Yeah.
him a little bit of space, but listening?
Yes, you're like at the front. Like think of it like in Lord of the Rings, like they have their gates. Like he's inside the gate, going up to the front door, and you guys are still outside the gate on the street.
I lean over to Corvus and say, easier to rule a nation than a child.
True,
Can't
but
rule your children.
Anyways, 14.
Yeah, 14 will do it. Yeah. Let me go get my parents. 1 second. And so, ends up walking over. And let's see. Oh, that's sad. It doesn't actually have. We'll just do a door open sound.
Okay.
All right.
Elwin.
So yeah, the little kid opens the door, ends up running in, and about 2 minutes later, the mom comes out. Hello?
Do you happen to be Rosie Gamgee?
Who's this?
Oh, sorry. Elwin Venture, at your pleasure.
What can I do for you?
I'm looking to get some information about Gandalf.
She never confirmed or denied.
He hasn't been around in a long time.
Well, that's okay. Did you know him?
I didn't, but my husband did.
Oh, awesome. Could we talk with Sam?
I just know all the names of all your family members.
They are written down. They're all famous family members.
This isn't actually like a huge surprise to her. Like, yeah, it legit's in a story, so they understand.
Blame Frodo.
He's out and about. He won't be back until later tonight. What can I help you with?
He's where?
He's out and about.
Oh. Alright, well. We are on a venture, quest, so to say, to fetch the robes of Gandalf, and we have on good source that they still exist. And so we need at least somewhere to start looking for said robes. Who might have them? I mean, I don't know if he left them behind before he left, or if they got discarded or bestowed upon somebody. But it is a matter of life and death. At least that is what I've been told.
I don't know about the robes, but I do believe that the sword of Gandalf was left in Rohirrim.
Rohan.
Yes.
That's really far away. Okay.
Well,
I check on the map to try and find where Rohan is.
Yeah, I'm gonna lean over with you.
Yeah, that does look like a ways away.
Before we just take off to the Rohirrim, or whatever it's called, can we wait for your husband?
sure, if you want to.
Is there anything we can do for you in the meantime?
Would you like some refreshments?
Sure. Is there anything we could do to help you?
Not that I know of.
You know, I'm big and you're little. Your head only comes to my middle. With my help, we can get a lot done. Come on, you need help doing something.
I'm gonna pull out my flute and start playing. Like 20 feet behind you.
All right, go ahead and because of the flute helping, go ahead and roll a persuasion with advantage.
Yes.
Oh, gosh. That just had to happen, didn't it?
Yes, it did. When
25.
he said, "What can we do?" I went, "Oh, I'm gonna get my flute out," but I didn't want to interrupt the conversation.
I haven't dusted up above the bookshelves in a while. You guys are much taller than I am. So if you wanted to do some dusting and things, that'd be very beneficial.
Awesome.
I can do that.
All right. So who's your traveling companions?
Oh, right. Sorry. So the blue one is Zephyrus. This here armored beast of a man is Thomas Monet. And
Hello.
are you still wearing your bloody apron?
No, I took that off.
Okay.
Andy, camera.
Anyways.
You have no neck.
And the suspicious looking one is Corvus Glaive.
Suspicious?
Hey, he actually
I'm
said
not
my
gonna lie,
name
you
right.
look really shifty.
He
I'm
not
sorry.
call blue men suspicious.
You know, you're just weird.
I accept that.
I mean, he did call me a metal hulking giant, but whatever.
Well, you are a metal hulking giant.
Remember, many a good face under a ragged hat.
Okay.
This is a helmet, not a hat.
Well,
It's
yeah,
conveys.
we don't really have furniture that's big enough for you guys, but just don't break anything, okay?
We'll do our best, madam.
So at this point, it ends up being, about, 2 to 3 hours. And yeah, it ends up being that Samwise. Now, this is not like young Samwise. Like, we're talking like mid to late. I mean, how long did hobbits live again?
So they live longer than humans, but not like
Like 130, 140.
Yeah, I was to say I don't think they even hit 200 usually.
Okay. So at
And
this,
it's the same in D&D rules too.
Yeah,
so at this,
like
yeah.
1.5 times the length of a human life.
Okay. So at this point, they are much older. Like, I would say. Remind me what time frame I gave you, Elwyn. How long ago was it after?
50 years?
Yeah. So we'll say they did that in their early, like, 10s to 20s. So they'll be in their 70s to 80s.
I mean, I'm rereading the books. They were like 30 or 40 before they left the Shire.
Oh, they were? Okay, well then
Wow.
we'll add 50 years to that, so they're 80, 90.
Yeah.
So,
The movies have them being in like their young 20s, but
right.
No, they can look young without being
that is
young.
true. That is true.
So yeah, he ends up he's probably near the end of his working age, depending on when that is.
Aragorn's also a prime example.
Aragorn is long lived. He's a descendant of the Numenor.
Elf blood.
Yes.
So,
Numenor.
so at this point, Sam enters and is like, "We have guests. Welcome, guests."
I bow low.
Well, hello there, Master Gamgee.
I bow, and as I bow, I'm on a ladder, so I kind of stumble for a little bit and kind of fall off.
Wait,
You're on
you're
a
on a
ladder.
ladder?
I'm dusting.
I give him a nod.
Their bookshelves aren't tall enough for you to need a
Oh,
ladder.
you're right. Never mind.
You don't need the ladder.
They need a ladder. You don't need a ladder. I was like, what?
He's just playing on the ladder just because he can, because it's there.
She said don't break anything. Cover-san, get down. Do not disrespect.
Oops.
Yes. Don't break it.
Not toy.
Anyway, I wasn't planning on bowing. I was just going to say hi. So, well, hello there, mister.
Welcome, friends.
Yes,
I
yes.
don't. What brings you to Hobbiton?
Well, you. We're here to get some more information about Mr. Gandalf.
Good memories. Although lots of danger.
Great big beard, pointy hat.
What do you know?
Yeah.
We don't care about his hat. Anyways, ignore the walking metal man.
The Tin Man?
Yes, sure.
It is not 10.
Can you
least I don't
say
think
if
so.
I only had a heart?
Brain.
I know I
only
do.
had a brain.
No, the brain was the scarecrow, sir.
Oh, you're right.
Thank you.
I'm
All
not a
right.
scarecrow.
But the song is a family. Anyways, Mr. Gamgee.
Yes?
We are on a specific quest to find the robes of Gandalf. Do you know if maybe he bestowed them or left them anywhere before he left? Or where or who might know where those are?
Not that I know of.
Do you know someone we could talk to who might know?
At this point, most of the elves are gone. I wouldn't know of. Oh, that's been so long ago.
Pretty sure the elves of Burkwood are still there.
I mean, yes, but
I don't know if any of them know anything though.
right. I don't think he was. I mean, he was on somewhat good terms with them, but
Yeah, I know most of the high elves are gone.
Your wife mentioned Rohan.
right. Yeah, because the Rohan people wanted his sword as
Is
a
there
way.
quick?
Do you think they might know where the robes may be?
I mean, maybe. Um,
Who and where specifically in Rohan?
well, it's in the throne room.
Oh, I'm just gotta go talk to the king. Cool.
Cause yeah, they wanted to study the sword. That way they had better warning on orc attacks. And so they studied the sword for a little bit to try to see if they could give that to all of their riders, to give them a better warning on.
And how'd that go for them trying to replicate elf magic?
Yeah, it didn't work out so well. They
Yeah, I
tried,
didn't think so.
but it didn't really work.
Okay. Well, off to the real Himmerum.
Do you happen to know of any halfling historians or anything who may be able to give us another place to look or anything?
Halfling historians.
Well, just someone who may be able to provide more assistance in trying to find these robes.
No, the elves are better historians than we are. Um, Usually they're the ones that have a longer history. Although, as few as they are.
Well, thank you. Thank you for allowing us into your home.
Do you know of any elves that may be around from back then? That may help.
Where exactly does the king live in Rohan?
Uh, I forgot exactly where the capital is.
Is it Edoras?
Could be Edoras.
Okay. Hey, that's not far from my end of the world.
Is there a king still there? Outside of game.
Yeah. At this point, it has gone to the. I think it's been passed down to the son-in-law or the nephew. I think the nephew took over. If I remember
Out of
correct.
game, it'd be the niece, and I think the niece married Faramir.
Oh, okay.
That's not Rohan.
Yeah, it is.
Faramir isn't.
Faramir is Gondor.
Right,
But
did
he married Arwen.
If that's the case,
Didn't
then
he?
sure. We'll say it's Faramir then.
It's fine. Wow, Faramir was. Anyways, we'll move on. So looks like the best way to get there is to go through Buckland, South Downs, find the bridge over whatever that river is, through Dunland and Edowith, passing Isengard, to the Gap of Rohan.
How long do you expect this trip will take us?
Oh, a couple months.
Yeah, this will take a while.
That sounds like a long journey.
Quick
So, is there
travel.
anywhere we can buy some horses?
Well, usually Rohan sells the best horses.
Okay,
that
that doesn't help
eagle.
us get to them.
That eagle was large. Are there tame eagles for riding?
I mean,
Um,
I know. I don't know if there was necessarily eagles for riding, but
Just a question.
a couple of eagles picked us up during our adventure once. So I have flown by eagle, and that's actually a very quick way to travel.
Interesting. Will you tell me about that?
Well, he goes on to tell basically the story that happens in the book, and but also the feeling of like semi-sharp claws trying to pick you up, but not enough to like kill you, but it was enough to where it was some pain while traveling.
Is it a long story?
About 10 minutes.
I'm going to be very interested.
Yeah, he basically goes through what you see in the movie for at the very end of the story with destroying the One Ring.
I'm going to ask him how he made friends with the eagles in the first place.
Well, we didn't necessarily make friends. We think it was Gandalf's doing.
Hey, I like him.
Excuse me. Was it through magic?
Probably?
Define true magic.
I said through. Was it using magic?
Oh.
Most likely. I mean, everything with wizards is usually magic, right?
No. No. That's what they want you to think.
Do you happen to know where we might be able to find potentially eagles?
Usually high on the mountains.
Mountains are not the direction I'm trying to go.
Do you know of a village close by we can get horses?
I'm hesitant with this line of thought because horses are expensive, and I've got not very much on me.
Also bigger than they need. They probably have ponies.
I mean, in the Shire, there's not really a good spot for that, but maybe in Bree?
That's north.
3 straight east.
Yeah, but it's north of the direction we need to go.
True.
I mean, maybe...
It's also where the crossroads are. Travel by road faster.
No, because we're in Hobbiton. Bree is north of Buckland.
What is fastest way to Rohan?
South.
What is safest way to Rohan?
Oh, I don't know.
I mean, the roads might be okay. I don't know if it would be the safest.
Why would not the roads be safe?
Well, you never know what can happen on the roads.
Okay, well, I feel like the roads will be safer than not roads.
If you say so.
Are there any particular threats that you would suggest being careful of?
Definitely stay away from orcs. They hurt. And,
It's the orcs again.
Orcs. People keep
They're-
saying these. I don't know what they are.
They're like descendants of elves. They're evil and gross and disgusting and pretty much evil.
Gross and disgusting. Do they wear armor all the time too?
No. They
If you're
can wear
making
armor.
fun of
I don't
me,
know.
not funny.
I mean, you could use a bath.
You
I
just
took
clean
one
him.
2 days ago.
Use magic, clean him.
Oh, that's actually a good idea. Here we go.
I
Will that
see
Look
your...
to
cause
six.
armor to rust?
say it again?
Well, that causes armor to rust.
It's magic. and she
Magical
cleans it.
cleaning?
Magical
No.
cleaning now.
I would say no.
There's no water involved with magical cleaning.
So it's like dry cleaning.
There you go.
Fancy. You could almost like run a business out of doing that.
Alright, so... yeah, he's like... If you want, I mean, Bree is the closest where you could probably get human-sized horses. Otherwise... Yeah, you'd have to try some of the different ones. Where actually is, on a side note, the area that you're talking about, Elwyn? Where's that
Which
actually
area?
located? The
Buckland?
town that's closer, the one that's towards the south.
Oh, the closest town on my map?
Yeah.
My map is not super detailed.
Okay.
You're
Bree
playing with the
probably
game
would be
map.
the
So either way, we're gonna need to cross the bridge into Buckland.
Where is Buckland?
Right.
The cheating to
di-
go get my book
Directly
map.
east.
Yeah, I'm not seeing Buckland at all. But then again, like I said, I'm I'm using the map that I found that was more geographical, not just...
Right. So if we're in Hobbiton now, we'll need to cross that river to get to Buckland, then we can head south into Rohan. It looks like the closest like city is Tharbad,
Okay.
and we're gonna have to travel through the South Downs to get there. That's if we go south.
Right.
Unless we take the detour to Bree,
Right.
which is north from
And,
Buckland.
but then we would be able to travel faster with horses. Provided we have money to buy the horses.
Also keep in mind the old forest is between them. Don't want to go into the old forest.
What's in the old forest?
Magical midget who doesn't like people in his forest.
Oh, another
Alright.
hobbit.
No. It's just... It's his place. I don't... There's also like an evil tree who will eat you.
Well, that doesn't sound very pleasant.
A willow.
Old Man Willow.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so... Which way you going? You going east or you going south?
South. My vote's south.
I thought you said we needed to go east to cross the bridge first.
Oh, yeah, we need to go east to cross the bridge first. Either way, we have to cross the bridge.
Well,
That's
there's
on my
a,
map.
there's a ford down Sarn Ford. You can do that on the pathway south.
Oh.
So yeah, there's...
Mr.
There's
Gamgee,
going to be more established roads if we just take the bridge over to Buckland and go
are
down.
we still with Sam and his house and everything?
Yes.
Mr. Gamgee,
Yes?
which way would you go to Rohan?
I'd probably just go south. Just go south through the Sarn Ford, or the Sarn Ford, and then try to find if we can get horses in Tharbad. Would be my guess.
Arigato gozaimasu. Mean thank you.
Ah. You're welcome. And Ed's getting attacked by a wolf right now.
What time of day?
At this point, it would be evening. Sam, actually, if you would like, I have a couple of guest beds, although they're not your size, but they might sort of work
Does he live in a house or in a hobbit hole?
in a hobbit hole.
Can I sleep on your roof?
I mean, if you want to sleep on the roof, that's fine. That's weird, but all right.
Yes.
It's warmer inside. I accept your offer. I sleep on floor with bedroll.
Yes, thank you. I do as well. Being away from the elements would be nice.
Hi.
All right, I'm
Oh,
going to take my bedroll and stuff and curl up on the rooftop.
Mr.
Alright.
Gamgee,
Yes?
how much we owe you?
Well, I mean, my wife said you did some dusting, so the fact that I don't have to do it, we'll call that payment.
Thank you, sir.
Alright, so, once again, Ed is getting attacked by a very tiny wolf.
Doesn't look like there's very much good meat on it.
Doesn't look like there's a very aggressive attack.
I don't know, it's using lick right now.
It's
It's not
super
very effective.
I mean, it could be a ghost.
Alright, so moving on. So you stay the night at the Shire. You end up leaving Sam, and you're heading south or east?
Well, we get... All right, so we have to go east to go over the bridge. Then go south.
So you're going over the Brandywire Bridge?
Brandywine Bridge, yes.
Alright.
Did we try their wine?
Say it again?
Can we try the wine at the Brandywine?
I mean, you can try if you want to. I don't know if there is any, but
There should be a big city house thing on the other side of the river.
I mean, it's a bridge, brandy, and wine. It just has alcohol all over it.
Oh no, the book describes like this house that like was big enough to like house generations, and like it was basically the size of a city.
They had a
They just kept
small
building.
village.
That was all connected and add-ons.
so do you actually want to go and explore that, or are you still heading east?
No, we're gonna move on.
All right, so you cross the bridge. So are you going straight south after the river?
Wherever the road leads, yes.
All right. Well, the road ends up taking you right to Bree.
And the road goes ever on and on.
Yeah, do you have
No,
any
we wanna go
songs?
south. Do I have songs? I have songs.
Let's sing songs while we hike.
Cause here, let me show you real quick.
Yo, you sing, I play.
Let me show you what I'm seeing.
Oh, he's showing us. Okay.
So,
Right, Ava?
so yeah, Bree is right here, and you went over the Brandywine Bridge, so you went straight to Bree.
Oh, the bridge I'm talking about's over the Sarn Ford.
Oh, the south.
Oh,
Bridge.
If you
so
wanted to go south.
So you wanted to go south.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, then we'll back up.
Yeah,
and
my map was different than yours.
Yeah, so if you go south to Sarnford, and then, yeah, I would say even on the road, that would take you at least probably 2 days to get to Sarnford.
That's fine.
So, switching it back
I
to
like
the other
having
camera
a-
for now.
I like having a map of the world.
Right? Alright, so got that up and going. So yeah, it takes 2 days to Sarnford. And then are you guys the first night, you guys doing the same watch as before?
Yes.
Yes, I'm first.
Alright.
I'm on first.
Alright. Who was second
Oh.
watch?
I am.
Alright. Go ahead and roll a perception check.
Me or him?
Corvus.
First watch nothing happens. Then.
Yeah, first watch nothing happens.
So that would be 17.
Alright, so you start to hear some rustling occurring, even though you're right next to the road. Well, not some rustling. I would say at this point you hear some footsteps.
Hello, can I help you? And while I'm talking, I walk over to the other tent and wake my comrades up.
I don't have a
Right.
tent.
I do. I have my own tent.
You carry that thing?
That's
Much easier.
that's slightly crazy, but awesome.
I assume your strength score is higher than mine.
Yes, it much is.
I have
So
35 pounds on me.
So at this point, you actually hear a cart with a horse start to head your direction.
Good evening. It's a bit late to be traveling, isn't it?
So you're just greeting the person right away?
Well, I'll stick like a torch in the fire and greet them. Yes.
He ends up
I come out of my tent wearing my full armor.
He ends up Yeah, stopping his horse and saying, "What? What did you say?"
Good evening.
Good evening.
I just heard a noise, so I was alarmed.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to make my route quick. I got some stuff to sell, and it it's actually quicker if I try to do it at night because random
Is it
people.
more dangerous at night?
It is, but usually I can take care of myself.
Does he look armed or particularly dangerous?
He does. I mean, it looks like he has a sword next to him, but it looks like it's more of a dagger, more of just for close protection.
In tonight's episode of Armed and Dangerous by Corvus Glaive.
And what's in his cart? Like, can I see that? Is it just like food or?
Why do you need to see my cart?
No, I'm asking whether I can see it or not.
No.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll a perception check on the cart.
If it were
3.
me, I would have a cover.
Oh, it is covered. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, have a good evening.
What'd you roll for the perception?
3.
Yeah, you don't notice anything.
You see the cover.
Pretty much. Alright.
Safe travel.
Not gonna attack me, are you?
Oh no, definitely not.
Alright. He,
Oh.
That sounds so bad.
he ends up kind of doing a double time and speeds up as he starts to roll away from you at, like, max speed that he can.
Sorry guys, false alarm. You guys can sleep for a little bit longer.
I don't
he
think
did
you
wake
ever
us
woke
up?
me.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I would say it.
Yeah, he woke us up.
I don't remember that.
I slept right through it.
Yeah, I assumed the same.
I go back in my tent.
5 more minutes.
Don't worry, it was false alarm. Go back to bed.
Alright, so...
Latido?
yeah, at this point, it starts to fade. The horse pulls away, and the cart pulls away, and he fades off in the distance, and nothing else happens for your watch.
Then I wake up, Owen.
Alright.
So, Elwyn, it's your watch.
Okay.
Nothing happens.
Great.
And, do you wake up Zephyrus?
I will wake him up by cleaning his robes.
Oh, thank you. Konnichiwa?
Up 7.
Is it too early in the morning for that?
Alright.
Ohayo gozaimasu. Good morning.
Uh-huh.
You go sleep now.
Yeah, that's gonna happen. Bye.
I'm gonna do my normal morning ritual and find something for breakfast for everyone, and then cook everyone breakfast.
Alright. Go ahead and roll a perception check.
Doop-a-doop-a-doo. 15.
Alright. Well, you start to hear, you end up to start to hear some footsteps starting to head your direction.
Corvus, are you still... Oh, shoot. Owen-san, are you still awake?
No. What do you want?
I hear something. Don't sleep yet.
Alright.
Hello, I can hear you.
They don't respond yet.
What did you hear? What am I looking at?
What kind of footsteps do I hear? Are they heavy, light?
They're pretty light.
Does it sound like many?
It sounds like a couple, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna also then go wake up whoever had first watch. Because they should have had a good night's sleep now. But somebody's in the middle of their sleep.
Me.
I'm gonna go wake up the dude in the tent. Thomason, wake up!
What? What?
Wake
What
up!
is it?
It's dark in here. Get
Of course
up!
it's dark.
I hear somebody.
Okay, I'll be there in a moment.
Get dressed. This may be something.
How is our camp set up? Do we have like that stupid pavilion thing again?
The what?
Didn't we have like a
Pavilion.
pavilion we were sleeping under?
The first time.
I'm gonna grab my
At
staff.
this point, it's just going to be under some trees.
And I have my personal tent.
On the side of the road at this point.
Okay.
Since I don't see anyone.
So the largest object around would be his tent.
Correct.
All right, I'll cast light on his tent.
Wow. 20 feet bright light, 20 feet dim light.
I emerge from my tent in full armor and immediately get blinded by this light. For a couple seconds.
I
Why is
totally
it so
just-
bright out here?
I totally put my face in my pillow so I can't see it.
I'm gonna levitate up into the air
Okay.
to get a better eagle eye view on the situation. I want to see who is coming and where they're coming from.
Alright.
Owen, did you put light on my tent?
Yes. I can't see anything. I needed to
hurts.
see. You'll be fine. You could see putting your armor back on better.
It's already on.
It is now.
You don't sleep with your armor on.
I know that.
I
think
hear
it'd be-
you clanging around when you go to bed.
Is I emerge with my full armor on.
So I'm going up at a rate of 20 feet every 6 seconds.
Alright. And once you get kind of above the tree line,
I can
And
do
let-
that for 10 minutes.
so at this point, you end up kind of, yeah, go ahead and make a perception check.
Up
With-
and away!
With advantage at this point.
Nice. They're identical. It's a 12.
Alright. You actually...
Doubles.
You are actually able to see,
It was double 11s.
yeah, at this
One,
point
one,
you
one.
see 3 orcs in a scouting formation, about 50 feet from your campsite.
Yeah, are they armed?
Yes.
Are they coming towards the campsite?
They are... Yes, they're headed in that direction.
And now we have a shining beacon of light.
Yes.
How far away are they?
50 feet.
How far up am I?
You're 20 feet.
I only made it 20? So that's maybe, angular measurements, some 60 feet away.
Yeah, we'll say 60. It's a little bit long, but it'd be like 57.
I mean, we technically have to ask Pythagoras, but I think we can just gauge it.
I mean, between 55 and 60, yeah.
Did I get that, Andy?
You got it. It's Pythagorean's theorem.
Thank you. Is there one of them that looks bigger than the others?
Yes.
Oh shoot, I can't do that. Oh, I can't do that. I'm going to ready an action to hold.
Can I roll a
Oh, I can't
perception
do that.
check?
It takes concentration to ready an action. To ready a spell. And I'm concentrating on levitating.
Right. Go ahead and roll a perception check.
Right.
Can I give myself advantage?
No, because you don't have the height that he did.
No, but like I can. Where is it? Tides of Chaos. I can gain advantage on one attack, roll, ability check, or saving throw.
How many times does that happen?
Once per long rest
Okay.
until you trigger wild magic.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm 19. I mean 20.
So yeah, you see the orc party on its way with orc scouting party.
How many?
3. And one does look bigger than the others.
All right. Can I cast sleep on them?
How far away does sleep? Like, how far away can you do sleep?
9 feet.
Nice.
So yeah, go ahead and cast sleep on them.
And they're all within 20 feet of each other?
Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah, they're about 5 feet away from each other, scouting, but yet staying together.
What was that? Was it 5d8?
And this affects the lowest first, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. The lowest in hit point.
$20.
Is this gate his tent?
Alright, so... that needs to move. Alright, so... So 20 hit points total get affected?
Uh-huh. Yep.
Alright, so one of them does go to sleep, and there are still 2 left.
Oh, alright. Cool. Wild magic?
Wild magic would trigger with sleep, yes.
Uh-huh. Where's my D100?
Does this trigger every time you cast a spell?
Yes, it does.
Only if I use Tides of Chaos first.
Oh. I thought it was every spell.
No, I have to use Tides of Chaos. Between. 79. Forgot I actually have to look this up. Illusionary butterflies and flower petals flutter in the air within 10 feet of you for the next minute.
So what does that mean?
Wonderful.
I look down. Oh, it's on.
Illusionary butterflies and flower petals flutter in the air within 10 feet of me for the next minute.
Erwinson, that is pretty and distracting, but is it helpful?
No, literally does nothing. It's just there.
Okay. I'm gonna rise another 20 feet if I can.
One of these days, someone's going to wake me up.
Alright, so at this point you're rising 20 feet. Surprise round has happened, but at this point, let's roll for initiative.
Ooh, not bad.
Alright.
I might go first. And that makes sense, I'm in the air.
I got an 18.
I got a nat 20.
Technically with initiative, that doesn't make a difference.
Yes, Andy, I will wake your character up.
23.
On your first round? DM,
He wasn't waking up.
Give me a
If he
second.
wasn't already awake.
were we able to wake up Corvus? We totally didn't roleplay it.
If you didn't roleplay it, it has not happened yet.
Oh boy. I wanted to let him sleep. I'm being nice. The sun hasn't come up yet.
So I'm gonna say right now this one is asleep. That's the one that fell asleep, and so right now you're levitating.
Yep. 40.
Oh gosh.
Sorry.
I can't actually put that. You're not on the screen.
Yeah.
I currently have you at
On
that
top of the
spot
tower.
On top of the tower.
Okay. I love it. Let me count. 5, 10,
And,
15, 20, 25, 30, 30,
Yeah, that's
40,
Andy
40.
still asleep.
So they are 50 and 55-ish feet away from me.
Correct.
But I'm in the air, 40 feet.
Correct.
So that's somewhere around 65, 70 feet away.
So let's do.
Andy, always tell me if my math is completely wrong.
Okay. I think it was fairly close. I wasn't paying attention close enough.
55 feet away, 40 feet up.
Yes, I'd estimate about 70, 80 feet.
All right.
That's what I was thinking, 65, 70.
So.
A squared plus B squared equals C squared, kids.
Yay for math.
Stay in school, learn your math. It's important. Play D&D.
Rules to live by.
Right. Sorry, it's taking me a second.
So, Elwin,
Don't do drugs.
you had 20 plus what?
What was the highest? So let's go
Plus
25 to 15.
23 for Elwin.
19 for me.
19 for
18.
me.
I got 18.
Who has the higher dex?
I'm assuming you do. I have plus 3.
Mine's
16.
plus 2, so
Mine's
yours
6.
is higher.
My dexterity's higher.
But Andy, you are also asleep.
Yes, I will be skipping my rounds until you guys wake me up.
Okay,
So
but I would
Or until
technically be
someone-
before him.
Does Thunderwave or something.
right.
True.
So let's switch it to. Alright, I'm switching the sound effects up. Hopefully this won't be too distracting. But, so that means Zeph. So you got 19, Corvus got 19.
We are all 18 and up.
Yeah, that's crazy.
insane.
Thomas, you were 18?
Yep.
You have the last in our party.
Well, I have +0 for dexterity.
I have plus 3.
Alright, so
So you rolled better
Elwin,
than me.
combats to you, Elwin.
Well then,
It makes sense Elwin and I go first since we were already engaged. I like it.
I will firebolt.
Which one?
Which one's the big way?
So the big one is the one in Beck. So
Question, are they in darkness?
Are they in
How-
darkness? What do you mean?
I could see them with my perception check, but how lit is this?
Well, with the temple thing going behind, it's pretty lit.
It's 20 feet bright and 20 feet dim. It only goes 40 feet, and they are 55 feet away. The light should not reach them.
So yeah, I guess they wouldn't be bright, but you can still kind of see them a little bit.
Okay. Also,
Okay,
like the
maybe.
moon and everything else.
Correct.
Right. Anyways, I'm gonna give myself advantage
Wait, how can you do that again?
Twice?
because you had my wild magic trigger restores my luck.
Isn't that only per long rest, though?
I can regain the use of this feature if the DM has me roll in the Wild Magic Surge table after I cast first level spell or higher.
Alright, then I guess you got it back.
Anyways. What was I doing?
Casting Firebolt.
You were
Oh, right. I had to switch the page. That's
getting
right.
advantage, and then, yeah.
This is 23 to hit.
Which one are you hitting again?
That's a good question. Oh, the big one.
The big one?
Yeah.
And
I
you
did
said-
No, the big one, big one.
What was to hit?
That big one's for me, I think.
23.
23 hits.
2 fire damage.
That's it?
Yes.
Well, that's a fun roll. Alright.
That's how you do it.
I might be really good at hitting it.
Alright.
Now,
So,
I would like to hold on. This is relevant. Anything flammable I hit by the spell ignites if it's not being worn. Never mind.
Womp
Dang it.
womp.
I was hoping to set his clothes on fire.
right. Almost.
That spell would be overpowered if it did not say if it's not worn.
Yeah, that would
Yeah, you're right.
be. It is a cantrip after all.
Alright,
This
Zephyrus.
fork is on fire. All right. I went ahead and pre-rolled and everything. I got 21 to hit on my Eldritch Blast.
21 hits.
I did not roll my damage yet.
You should have that.
Are you going for the one that's asleep?
Oh, the big
that's
one, the big
up?
one.
Okay. Yeah, that's
I'm shooting for the big one. I want to take the big one down. 2 plus 2 is 4 damage.
I would hope so. Unless you're man.
2 force damage and 2 thunder damage.
We are all about those twos right now.
Right?
Yeah.
Alright.
That's
Next
21.
Next
to
would
hit.
be Corvus, but he's still asleep. Thomas.
I will go over to Corvus and shake him up and say we have company,
What's up?
and I will head 2 squares in front of Elwyn. So right there, yeah, right there is good.
This is more or less me.
Technically hexagons, not squares.
Whatever.
Alright, so you're up there in the front, above, you're ahead of him. Doing anything else?
I am not.
Alright.
Well, I will ready an attack action,
You already
Alright.
used your action.
brandishing weapon, and a ready attack action.
Okay.
You used your action to wake up.
That's a
Unless
free
it
action.
counts as an interaction. It depends on what case
Yeah,
he's.
that
Well, it'll
would
wake
say
somebody
that's based
from
on the DM.
Oh, it's a whole action.
Oh, is it waking someone else up as a whole action?
Yeah,
I
let's.
think it
let's-
is actually in the
So,
rule
Okay.
book.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's. Because that'd be like 4 seconds, so yeah.
I had to
would-
use my action to wake Ed sleeping last game.
Sure, then I will
Right.
just stand in front, being a human meat shield.
Alright.
It worked so well last time.
Yeah, it did.
Crit, and he's down.
I will actually let Corvus go since his turn was skipped while he was asleep, but he just got woken up. So I'll allow him to do his action now, but then go back in the normal spot now.
That's
After this.
generous.
It is.
Yeah, that's really generous.
You are prone.
He's scared to kill us again.
You're starting your turn prone.
Yep, and I'm fine staying prone. So I will pull out a crossbow. I will cut my hand open against one of the bolts, and
Ready?
yes,
You
and then
amplify
I will
every
roll-
time.
and then I will roll with disadvantage because it's outside of the 30-foot range.
You know you don't have to amplify.
Are you going for the big guy or the small guy?
It'll go for the big guy. He's 55 feet away still. No, how far away is he?
10, 20, 30, 40, 55, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So let's see what we do. Okay, so 13 to hit.
13 misses.
All right, that's my turn.
All right, so it is now its turn. Let's do the small. Oh no, the big guy goes first.
I took 4 damage, by the way.
So, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That's as far as he gets on his turn. Alright. So then, it's going to be the orc that is not asleep. He will move.
That
also
sleep may
30.
be a game changer.
He could wake his friend, you know.
No.
There's
His intelligence is 7, so no.
Fair enough.
Oh yeah, he would do that then.
dumb brute.
Orcs are dumb.
So he actually had just enough to get to
Oh, crap.
you. So
Time to be a human meat shield.
Let's do this.
Human iron shield?
does an
human-
18 hit?
That is my AC. So yes, it will.
Oh,
It does just hit.
poor Keith Bar.
Alright, so that's for 9 damage.
Holy crap. That hurts.
Oh, I'm glad that wasn't me.
Alright.
That would have brought me down to 0.
Oh my
I'd have
gosh, that
one.
hurts.
I have higher
How much
hit
damage?
points
I
than you.
am bloodied. It did 9 damage.
I have a higher hit point than the fighter.
So
Well, he also
next-
hurt himself for 4 HP.
He did hurt himself. For
So
2?
So Elwyn,
4.
it is back to you.
Oh, my turn already?
No,
Elwyn.
Elwyn.
No, Elwyn. You're not Elwyn.
Oh,
Sorry.
Pay attention.
Wrong.
I'm gonna Chaos Bolt.
Which one? The one in front of Thomas or the big guy?
Probably the one by Thomas.
Okay. Go ahead and what does Chaos Bolt do?
Magical things.
He gets to hit with different types of magic depending on what he rolls.
I got
Alright.
a nat 20.
Oh,
Hey,
nasty.
double
Get that
dice.
crits.
Yeah, I do.
Critical, critical, critical hit!
Yeah.
I have a new song.
Wait, that was not. Yeah, it was. Never mind.
Did that actually
22
do
damage.
22 damage?
Yes.
I did 4.
Oh,
Wait, you-
and I rolled doubles.
Wait, so
Double
22 on the
20.
first, and you get to roll again?
I believe so. I remember doubles being a thing. Hold on. So the first.
What?
Choose one of the d8s. So the first damage. So this is all psychic damage.
Oh yeah, that should be effective on an orc.
If you roll the same number on 2d8s,
I mean, they have a negative intelligence.
I make a new attack roll against a new target.
Neat.
That's
Yeah.
interesting.
So I guess the big guy.
So
Probably
wait,
gonna
how much
miss. 12.
damage? How much damage did you do in the first one?
22.
All right, he's
And then
dead.
it bounces off and hits the other one.
Well, probably he's gonna miss. It's 12 to hit.
12 to hit, that misses.
Yeah. But wild magic?
Was that a level 1 spell?
It was.
Then yeah, let's do wild magic.
Yes.
Meanwhile, the butterflies and thing are still going on.
Yes, they are. I rolled a 69.
So pretty.
Each creature within 30 feet of you becomes invisible for the next minute. The invisibility ends on a
not
creature
within
when it
30 feet of you
attacks
this
or
time.
casts a spell.
I am
Would
so
that
not
include
within 30
myself?
feet.
Yes.
Doesn't say. That's a DM call.
Hold on.
If it typically
I
with
would
Dungeons
say-
and Dragons, it would say every creature other than yourself. It would have
Okay.
the words in there.
All right. Well,
All of us are invisible now.
I'm not.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That also includes the bad guy.
Correct. The bad guy is now invisible as well.
The dead
We are
body.
all invisible.
Well, no, the
Yay!
dead body is now a corpse, not a creature.
Right. The dead body's still visible now, but it's dead.
So can invisible creatures see invisible creatures? Question mark.
No.
No.
Okay, you could technically trip on each other.
Yeah, and you're only invisible until you attack or cast a spell.
All right. So
What happened, everyone?
We're all gone. John's
So-
just like,
so it is now.
um,
I'm assuming that's the end of your turn.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Teleport away?
So it is now Zephyrus' turn.
I do not know what happened to my friend. I shoot at the sleeping man.
You shoot at the sleeping man.
I
Alright.
shoot at sleeping men.
Are
now,
you within range?
oh yeah. Eldritch Blast, the Wind Blast has 120 foot range.
You're 40 feet up, and you're 50 away from him.
Yeah, so
They
it
already
should be
did this
somewhere
one.
around the 70 foot distance.
Okay, yeah, you should be good then.
Now he's prone, which would be an advantage for him, but he's asleep, which is a disadvantage. So this is a straight roll.
Yeah, advantage on prone, but asleep. Disadvantage, yeah, straight roll. But I would say it also auto crits if you hit.
I
no,
don't
it's only
think
for melee range.
that's tech. Yeah, that would be for melee.
it's melee, okay.
This isn't.
Yeah.
This is a 12 to hit.
12 misses.
It's my turn.
You're now visible.
I'm
He already
not
was.
He was already
invisible.
visible.
I'm
he was
outside
too
of
far
your
away
range,
from your
man.
range. He was
I've
40 feet
learned
high.
I've learned to not stand next to you when you cast spells.
Good call.
Probably would be a good call.
All
I
right, so
fly above you when you cast spells.
Corvus, it is your turn.
All right. So I will stand up
All right, that's half your movement.
and
At the very least, since I didn't hit him, he's still sleeping.
would
He's
I
gonna
be,
wake up,
am
see his
I-
friends
Would
dead
I be
and
able
run.
to figure out what happened that we all turned invisible, or
You, at this point, you just see nothing but the asleep guy.
And the dead guy.
And the dead one.
And the dead
well,
guy.
and then there's a blue thing floating above you.
Right, he's 40 feet above you, but that's all you see.
I'm sure you know you're invisible if you like look at your
And-
arm
and-
and stuff.
And the butterflies and
Oh,
flowers.
yeah,
yes,
the
they're
butterflies
still
are
there.
not invisible.
No, they
So
are
you,
not.
you know where Elwyn is, but you don't see Elwyn.
okay?
You know I'm nearby.
I think what I would do is I would go south. Maybe. I think I'll go south, maybe 20 feet. and
How
hold
much
my
is your
action
movement?
Until, my movement is 30 feet, but I'm only going 20 or so.
Right, you can't
But you
go
also
20, you
stood
can
up,
only
you-
go 15. Because half
Oh,
your
right,
movement was to
15.
stand up.
Yep, thank you. 15 south, and then I'll just wait for and then I'll hold my action until the orc that is invisible appears.
Alright. So, Thomas, your turn.
I am going to move. I'm going to move 20 feet diagonally away from everyone.
So, toward the north?
Yes.
North,
But in a
northwest?
diagonal. Yes. Diagonal fashion.
So, this way, 5, 10,
Yes.
15, 20.
Yes, and then I will also cast Lay on Hands on myself for the full amount.
Okay.
Bring my total back up to.
So the paladin ran away and is touching himself.
He doesn't need to
But
touch
that's
himself.
not an attack, so you don't see what he's doing. And lay on hands, I don't think that's... Is that considered a spell?
It is
It's
not
an
a spell.
ability.
It's a racial feature. The class feature.
Class feature.
Yeah.
I corrected myself.
So he is still invisible.
Channel Divinity is also not a spell.
So that's Thomas. Now it's the Orc Chief. And he is very confused. He doesn't know where you went, but the only thing he can see right now is...
Flying
a
blueberries.
flying blueberry and weird butterflies. So...
You may slash at the butterflies.
So I am going to roll a dice to see which one he goes for.
He have ranged attack.
So he tries to shoot for the butterflies. Or no, he's just going to go and try to hit the butterflies.
Maybe you guys know the invisibility mechanics better, but does that just mean he's attacking me with disadvantage?
Yes.
No, he's not swinging at you. The butterflies are 10 feet around you, right?
They're 1 feet away from.
They're 1 feet?
Isn't that what you said, Ed? They appear 1 foot away from you.
10.
It's 10. It's 10. Then he wouldn't be attacking
Ed.
Ed with disadvantage. He would just be swiping in the air within 10 feet of Ed.
Which are the butterflies and stuff are an illusion. Right?
AC may say if he crits, then he hits Ed, but if anything other than a crit,
10
hit
feet
the
away, he
butterflies.
still wouldn't hit him. He doesn't unless he has reach.
I just say that because the invisibility condition specifically mentions attack rolls against the creature have disadvantage.
It's not against the creature. He's not attacking you. He's not trying to find you. He doesn't know you're there.
Yeah,
Fair.
he's attacking the butterflies because they.
At this
for
point,
some
he's
reason.
attacking the butterflies because,
He's an idiot.
pretty much, yeah. So,
He attacks. He is visible now.
yeah, he becomes visible. He's attacking the butterflies.
Does he hit the butterflies?
I don't know what the AC is, so at this point, I'm going to say yes. And he
They're
realizes-
illusion. There's illusions.
Yeah, at this point, he's going to hit the illusion, but the illusion will just disappear.
To him, it'll disappear.
Correct.
It will still exist as sleeping guy.
And
Does my held action
And the
trigger
rest
then?
of us.
Yes, then Andy, Corvus, your hold action would trigger.
23 to hit.
That hits?
oh, there we go.
Four points of piercing damage and 3 points of thunder damage.
Nice.
That's my turn.
Alright, so now the orc died. The one that's still asleep. How long is he asleep for?
10 minutes.
I think it's just a minute. Let me look. A minute.
Alright,
He's
so
still
it's been 2 turns so far.
Isn't it 10 rounds?
It's 10 rounds, yeah. So it is back to Elwyn.
This is top of round 3.
Correct.
So the big orc's visible, and he's right in front of me.
He's 10 feet in front of you, yes.
And
Big
then
guy's down.
Corvus is way over there.
Yes,
yeah,
Corvus is
Corvus
now
is
visible.
visible now too.
Okay.
Yep.
Pretty sure you took out somebody with double our hit points in one shot.
No, big guy's still up.
So I will move. I should have enough movement to get 2 spaces below Corvus.
I thought big guy was the Wolverine looking.
I would move behind him, but it's off the map.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
Yeah.
30. Yeah. 2 below, so you're about here.
Well, it's spaced to as far away from that guy as I can get.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there. That's 30 feet.
If it wasn't off the map, I would just be behind him.
Right. All right. So
Anyways.
what's your action?
I'll firebolt.
All right. Go ahead and roll.
26.
26 hits.
I did 1 fire damage.
Wow.
Lots of hits, not so much damage.
Hey, I can't do less than 3.
All right, Zephyrus.
I see a standing guy now, right?
Correct.
He attacked butterflies and became visible.
Correct.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot at guy attacking butterflies.
All right, go ahead.
Wind blast. Oh, that's not any better than last time. 13.
I think that was a miss.
13's a miss. Yeah.
Holy.
Ah,
21.
I don't have any bonus actions.
Oh, I forgot I had a bonus action. Oh well.
I mean, I can use my movement to increase or decrease my levitate. It's not a bonus action if it's myself, though.
Right.
I'll raise myself up to 60 feet then.
All right.
Just flying away.
Corvus.
Can you
You'll
take
fly
me
away, oh
higher?
glory.
We went different directions with that, but each
so
way
that's a
went up.
23 to hit. Sorry, 22.
22 hits.
5 points of piercing, 3 points of thunder.
Hey, there we go. There's some more damage.
All right. All right. So next is Thomas.
I will move back down towards the orc, and I will take a swing at him with my sword.
All right.
Uh, 16 to hit.
16 hits.
And then for damage, I get 10 slashing damage.
All right. So now it is its turn. It's going to, it's going to turn and attack the paladin. Uh, 18.
18 is my AC. How much damage do I take?
It's going to be 10.
I am down.
Like, unconscious down?
Yes, I am unconscious down.
All right.
Yay, it happened again.
All right. Next it is Elwyn's turn.
Is this thing still alive?
Yes.
Is it even bloodied?
It is bloodied. Yes.
Alright.
Not on my account. I've done 4 damage all battle.
Firebolt away.
All right.
22 to hit.
22 hits.
Do more than 2.
I did 3!
That is
Yay!
that is actually more
That
than
is
2.
the combination of both of your damages from both
Andy, is
turns
our math
before.
accurate that 3 is more than 2?
Spot on.
Thank
3
you.
is the number you
Alright.
shall count to.
And the counting of the damage should be 3.
All
4.
right.
Thou shalt not
well,
damage.
3 fire damage for me. Moving
5
on.
is right out.
Oh,
All right.
Oh,
Zephyrus.
up to 3.
I mean, dude's bloodied, but still standing there.
Yep.
Wait, doesn't Corvus go first? Oh, no.
No, I go
Zephyrus,
first.
You have more
I have a
Yeah,
Dexterity.
he's got
better.
higher dex.
I have a better dexterity.
over her archer, which is very interesting.
He just rolled
Remember, I chose
horribly.
human because my stats were bad.
He just rolled horribly. 19 to hit.
That hits.
That will hit.
All right,
Yay.
wind blast. That jerk quad.
Do it.
11.
There you go. That's
Almost
it.
full damage.
Nice.
Almost.
Noise.
It's looking rough.
Oh, I still alive. Dang it.
So now it is Corvus.
19 to hit.
19 hits.
I'm sorry, 17.
Still hits.
My 16 hit, so minimum 16.
3 piercing and 3 thunder. That's my turn.
All right.
6
It is looking rough.
We know
Like
it's between
really
six
rough.
alive? Holy crap.
We're between 14 and 16.
So
maybe
Thomas,
15.
go ahead and roll your first death save.
Oh, goody. These again.
I still haven't
next turn.
taken damage, and you've been almost dead twice.
Okay, how do I make it? I just roll a D20.
I am 60 feet in the air. I'm not exactly an easy
11.
target.
All right. That's one save.
One success.
All right. It is now its turn.
Going a little better than last time. Didn't roll a critical fail.
So yeah, you're down. It's gonna look for the nearest opponent and see Andy.
I am
or
not the nearest.
Corvus. And it's gonna roll at Andy or at Corvus.
If it gets something lower than my AC, that's just dumb.
Does a 13 hit?
Dang it. Why
Just
couldn't I bet
barely
on me?
misses, thank goodness.
Why couldn't I bet on my attack?
Blame the dice, man.
I'm supposed to be the tank. I'm not
So far you
doing very
have been
well
the
at that.
tank.
Get better armor.
All right.
Yeah.
So it is back to Elwin's turn.
Get
I
magic.
mean, at least I am doing my job.
You are
I'm
doing
gonna
your job.
move
I have
30
not taken
spaces towards
damage
the
because of
sleeping
you.
guy. It's 30 spaces, 30 feet, whatever. And then I will fire beam or whatever it's called, firebolt.
Fire beam.
Fire
Yeah.
beam, a new spell.
Ooh,
You're
13.
flamethrower.
Which one are you attacking?
The one awake.
Big one.
13 misses.
All right, well that's my turn. Oh no, I can telekinetically push him. Ha ha ha.
Okay.
Hashtag bonus action.
Right?
I don't have any of those.
Can I technically push him like north? Is that far enough away from me?
It would be here.
All right, fine.
You can't.
Oh
push
wait,
him up.
I could pull him towards me too.
You could do that.
Yeah, do that, allowing any time leave with taking attack opportunity.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll pull.
Well,
All right.
He wouldn't get an back top opportunity because he would have been forced.
No.
No, but I'm saying pulling
Andy
it away
can-
from Andy can then move without taking an attack
Oh,
opportunity.
right. So you're gonna-
It's just a save.
Strength.
Yes, it's a strength save. 15.
He got a 21, so he saved.
Well, he passed.
Wow,
He
that's
felt a slight tugging.
Alright, so it's Zephyrus.
We have awake guy attacking Corvus and sleeping guy still sleeping. Right?
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
I am
Yes.
going to. Wind blast my attacking guy attacking Corvus.
Okay.
I miss. That is my turn.
What'd you get?
11.
Yep, that misses.
Yep.
So Corvus, it's your turn.
Okay, so this guy is right in front of me.
My rolls are awful tonight.
Thousand years of death strike.
So I will use the blood curse of binding, and he has to pass a strength saving throw.
Okay, what's your spell save?
So it should be 14. No, 12.
Oh, he passed. He
I
got
figured.
a 14.
Okay. So with that, I will drop my crossbow and pull out my rapier and
Okay.
attack him.
All right, go ahead.
11 to hit.
11 misses.
That's my turn.
Thomas, it's saving throw.
Round 2. Uh, 14.
That's another
save.
save.
So
Alright.
is it if you get one more save, you stabilize?
Correct.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's gonna attack Andy, or
We're
Corvus.
playing the rule: if I roll a 20, I come back with 1, or no?
Let me think about it. Yeah, does a 22 hit?
Me? Yes, very much so.
For 6 damage.
I'm bloodied.
All
Hey, at
right.
least you're still up.
That was round 5, so we're up to Elwyn.
Oh, cool. I guess I'll just beam him again.
Okay.
23 to hit.
That hits.
Come on.
What'd you get?
You do 1 damage again.
I did 1 damage.
Well, no mas.
How do you want to do this?
Oh, that's all he needed.
What?
That's all he needed.
It was 1 damage. When you did 6, he was at 1 health. He's been at 1 health for this last, round and a half that no one's been able to hit him.
Oh my gosh.
Then.
My rolls have been awful. 14,
I got both
13,
kills so far,
11.
so. Haha. Oh,
So how do you want
A
the
little-
kill to happen? What type of energy you're blasting at him?
fire.
So yeah, at this point the fire goes, and you start to see his clothing heat up, and then he catches a big burst of fire, and then he starts turning to ash.
This orc is on fire, fire, fire.
Okay.
So that
All
orc
right.
is dead. There's just the one that's asleep for, Zephyrus, what do you want to do? Unless you had a bonus action you want to do, Ed.
I could move. I'm in a good spot. No, I'm good.
Alright. Zephyrus?
I'm going to release my concentration on my levitate.
So you're going to start floating down?
Yeah, it's going to allow me to float theoretically all the way down.
Right.
I don't know how far it lets me fall in one turn when I lose concentration on it.
I believe it was 20 feet per round.
Is that how fast I drop?
Yeah.
I thought I just moved people 20 feet.
I thought that's the way it dropped too.
Well, that's how much I can move somebody per round. I mean, that's up to you. When the spell ends, the target floats gently to the ground if it is still aloft. It's up to you on how fast I move.
Yeah. Because it says gently, let's do 10. Let's do it at half speed.
That's nice and slow. All right, so I'm no longer concentrating on it, so I'm starting to go down. I'm now going to hex the sleeping man.
All right.
He's within 90 feet. And I am going to...
Yeah, I would say he's within 90. It's close, though. It's on the edge.
Yeah, I know. I was somewhere around 75 feet away from him, and I was like 60, 70, and I went up to 20, but I went back down 10, so I'm going to wind blast him.
All right.
Wouldn't it be at disadvantage?
He is prone, so yes, that
It
would be a
is.
disadvantage.
But he's asleep, so it's an advantage, so...
Oh, yeah, straight roll.
Right, that's what we deemed before. 16?
16 hits.
All right. I
Quick damage.
do 6 necrotic damage,
Okay.
4 force damage, and 2 thunder damage. A total of 12 if he's not resistant.
All right. That's Zephyrus Corvus.
That'll wake him up.
Yeah, he's awake.
So I'll.
Hey, my curse didn't hurt me and just did 6 damage. Just saying.
Yes, I think I will run up. How far away am I?
A ways.
You are 50 currently away.
All right. So I will run up 20 feet, so I'm just within 30 feet of him. And I'll pick up my crossbow before then and just put it away.
Okay.
That's my turn.
All right. Thomas.
Last saving throw, hopefully.
Duh, I should have helped him. Oh well.
Oh, dang it, I rolled a 1.
That's 2 deaths.
That's
I'm
2
sorry.
death saves.
Not again.
You get a 50% chance of dying next turn.
Thomas,
I
I was
know I
trying to
do.
get down to the ground to
Or
use the
stabilize it.
medicine check on you, and I did not realize I would be moving this slowly. I'll be there in 8 turns.
Got plenty of time.
No, you
All
don't.
right. So it is now awake. Half its movement to get up.
Yeah.
You can put the little ring underneath him if you want.
Make him stand on it.
All right. 5, 10, 15.
There it goes.
So it is going to attack. Yeah, it's going to attack Elwyn.
Too bright now.
Yeah, dude, great.
I liked you better dull.
Does a 19
Okay.
hit?
Yes.
For 11?
I might be down. I'm down.
All right. So Elwyn is down. Zephyrus.
I guess I'm gonna
Wait,
drop.
doesn't that mean
Sorry.
I do a save?
Yeah, you do a save. Sorry.
All right, 12.
That's a save.
So I was at 80 feet. Now I'm then at 70. So at the end of this turn, I should
You
be
only
at.
went up to 60.
Yeah, you only went up to 60, so you're at 50.
Okay. Down to 40 this
Yeah.
turn. So I've dropped down 10 feet down to 40. I'm going to wind blast that guy.
Okay.
That's
17.
17 hits.
Ooh, nice. 14 damage if resistances don't matter.
It is gone.
I got one!
Thank goodness. I will go over to Elwyn and see if I can revive him.
Are you going to Elwyn or are you going to Thomas?
Thomas, sorry.
Yeah, please leave me first. I don't want to die.
Medicine.
14 on medicine check.
Yep.
10 is supposed to stabilize.
So I am stabilized.
So yeah, at this point you are now stable.
Unless there's something that changes the modifier, but the standard roll is 10 on medicine for stabilizing.
And then I will also go over to Owen if we're out of initiative order and see if I can revive him too.
I would get a save before then, wouldn't I?
You would probably get a save before then, yes.
Okay.
I'm just healing myself to 1.
17.
So the death counter is not there anymore.
17's another save.
Okay.
Corvus, go ahead and make another medicine check.
15.
So yeah, you stabilize him. And
Oh, you forgot to roll your 1d4 for me. See how long I'm conked out on the ground.
Wait, the 1d4 for
2 hours for 2 hours for Keith, 4 hours for Ed.
All right, well, that ends the combat. And
Be
yeah.
down in 24 seconds.
So we're gonna resolve it next time.
Yeah, at this point, that's where we're gonna end it. Battle is done. 2 people were down this time, but you also do get
The same 2 people that went down last time.
Different too.
No.
No,
think
different,
two.
different two. That's right.
I would say I didn't go down last
So-
time.
Yeah,
I
Corvus and
put
Owen
myself to
switched.
sleep, but still.
I'm gonna do 200 experience points each.
Holy cow, that levels us to level 2.
So yeah, you guys should go up a level.
Right.
And we'll level up next.
And we get
And
an
what's-
extra 10.
I would say what's the bonus for kills?
10 per kill.
It's 10 per kill, and that doesn't scale, right? That doesn't change as we
That
level
does,
up.
That does not change, no.
Right, so I get 210 and he gets 220.
Correct. But yeah, you guys do get to level up this round, and
Puts me at 480.
yeah, that's what we'll call it for tonight.
That puts us a third of the way through level 2.
Nice.
Well, 2 of you almost died, so
Yeah, again.
that
Still
you know,
in the air, I'm picking Eldritch Invocations now.
Very fancy.
So yeah, this is
I
what we're gonna call it.
know.
For those that are watching, appreciate if you'd like to follow. I'd love to appreciate that. Also, check us out on our YouTube, youtube.com/inoculant. We have some of the episodes going up for previous weeks that you can see. And we will catch you guys next time. And they'll all be at level 2. So we
Like
will
and
talk to you guys
subscribe.
later. Peace out.
Bye.
Bye.